February 1st, guys, is going to be very important. Why? Because Justin, market strategist, the Carter warns of blood, quote unquote, blood on February 1st ahead of Fed meeting. There we go. The reason being is because of the FOMC meeting, guys. Now, this is very important. Why? Because it's going to determine whether we pump, dump. I mean, the DXY has dumped a lot, guys, right? The dollar, the US dollar, the USD has dumped a lot. Is it just going to go down and never stop? Will it ever have a relief rally, right? So here you guys go. February 1st, after tomorrow, guys, is when we'll see it all take place, right? A 50 basis point hike. Will it be 25? Let's wait and see, guys. But remember what we said it all this time. Even Elon Musk, they cannot keep raising interest rates, guys. If they do, they're going to collapse the economy today. Now, so let's just be prepared here. Breaking! Binance faces more insider trading allegations. Of course they do. You don't say, guys, and you truly do believe that Binance is safe? It's not, guys. Not only that, but there's a lot of shady siphoning happening as we speak as well, right? With USDT, BNB, all those coins, guys. I mean, the proof is in the charts. Just go look at the charts and you'll see which coins are manipulated by USDT and which aren't. XRP isn't, obviously. Now, but you know what XRP is? It's going to be it's going to be a safe haven, as we see right here, right? The proof is in the damn pudding. Confirmation: Bank of America patent cites quote unquote Ripple DLT for real-time settlement. Wow. Quote unquote Ripple settlement scheme, referring to now to Figure 7. A diagram illustrates a quote-unquote just-in-time or real-time net settlement based on distributed ledger scheme. And then if you guys turn your heads around, you guys can see Ripple DLT right there. Ripple ILP, Interledger Protocol, guys. You know what we have realized though, right? You know what's fascinating is that Ripple has been stated where Ripple and XRP has been everywhere, right? Is that not fascinating, guys? It sure is. Real-time net settlement by distributed ledger system. Again, Bank of America Corporation, guys. Remember what we stated before. If you're with the banks, you're good to go. That's all we need to know. At the same time, guess what's happening? Guess what's happening, guys? Gary Cardone, Wall Street coming for crypto. So this is why are we about to see the biggest rally ever, guys, before the collapse, right? Seems to me we are. Listen to this, guys, and this is why you should probably buy before these people do. And I'm pretty sure they all have already, you guys. But what they do is manipulate the markets, right? So the retail can buy in and they sell at the tops. They state one thing, but they do the other thing, right? So, but listen to this. It seems like they are coming, guys. The banks will appear when? After the collapse, right? With the new financial system, with crypto. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say is that, haven't you guys noticed that the world is heading towards a digital era, right? Everything's going towards this blockchain technology. Listen to this.
The crypto world, because the payment industry has a massive amount of problems in declining credit card transactions, in having your credit card decline just because the provider of that card may not like you anymore. That happened in Russia 1 year ago. All Visa, all MasterCard, you're not using any of this. So the sovereign value to me, as a bit of a creature who doesn't like being controlled by people I don't even know their name, I didn't vote for them. I like crypto because at least for a small percentage, 3%, 5%, 10%, I have some sovereign, I've managed a bit of my sovereign risk, right? Like, I just want to leave the country now. I'm going to go live on a sailboat. And I'm not going to be tied to a currency or a passport that makes me do certain things. So that's kind of how I ended up here. I find it intellectually, it is the most exciting industry I have ever been in, bar none. I've been in 5 of them, 5 big ones. I love the youth of the people. I was in Wall Street this whole week. I think companies investing in this space are more serious today than they were a year ago, and far more serious than they were 3 years ago. Like I'm really excited what I saw in New York this week.
Do you know why they're far more serious? It's because they know this bull run is inbound, guys, and they're going to take advantage of this damn opportunity while most don't. Listen very carefully.
Because there are 150-year-old monster institutions that are coming in this space. They've been studying it. They have not stubbed their toe yet. They didn't get involved with some of this bullshit. And they're going to launch and they're deploying a monster amount of intellectual capital behind it.
Yeah, I mean, BlackRock's here, JP Morgan's here, Fidelity is massively here in the crypto.
And this is how cryptos will pump exponentially, guys. You want to be here before they inflow their capital into the open markets where it literally pumps up, right? They buy over the counter. That's the thing that people don't understand. These people buy over the counter, then they inflow some capital on the open markets, guys, and it shoots the price of these cryptos high. The stocks, it doesn't matter. It's all manipulated. Before the collapse takes place, there's going to be a big bull run, in my humble opinion, in my belief.
Crypto space, you don't get much bigger names than that. They're just sort of quietly evolving. I love the point you made earlier about always wanting to be where there's disruption. You talked about it being technological disruption, regulatory disruption. I think we've clearly had the technological disruption from crypto, which you described well, certainly in the payment space. Are you concerned about the regulatory disruption that could potentially be coming as a result of all the things that we saw there?
Oh, and by the way, disruption, right? Of course, they have to innovate and adopt, guys. If they don't, they're going to get cannibalized. And nobody likes that. At the same time, Ripple continues buying back XRP for on-demand liquidity. Ripple has been a buyer of XRP in the secondary market and expects to continue to undertake purchases as ODL continues to gain global momentum. We're talking about globally, folks, right? Listen to this. 60% on Ripple nets were sent through on-demand liquidity during 2022 from Q4 2022 XRP markets report just released. It's a great sign that an increasing share of Ripple net payments are sent through on-demand liquidity, which means once most of the secondary market is bought up for on-demand liquidity, they use the price goes up and skyrocket, right? Basically, XRP will be the bridge of it all, guys, right? Well, that's my belief. Now, here we go, guys. This is very important. Listen very carefully, guys. If you guys can like the video, I really appreciate it as well. From Mark Phillips, 2023 predictions: the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit will result in regulatory clarity for XRP. That's what we need. The halo effect will extend to similar projects. All other tokens will be in legal jeopardy, except Bitcoin, which will be facing exactly ESG headwinds, guys. Beautiful, right? That definitely is supposedly the game plan. Today is the quote-unquote remedies hearing in the SEC versus Library case. Now, this is from attorney Jeremy. Basically, there was a case today that was held, if I'm not mistaken. The SEC wants the judge to issue a broad, vague injunction against the sale of the Library token, in which the token itself becomes a security. Attorney Deaton will be attending live and report. So, if you go here, first word, you guys can see, just finished speaking on the record with the judge in court, right? If you go here, the SEC admitted on the record that the token itself is not a security. Wow, guys. Absolutely crazy, right? Good job, Mr. Deaton, guys. Wow. If the SEC admitted Library isn't a security, then they know for sure that XRP is definitely not a security. Do we see the tide shifting, folks? Do you see what's happening? Right? Little by little, the small wave turns into a tsunami. So, look at this. The LBC tokens do not constitute a security, right? Which is just beautiful, guys. These are what? The small steps. I mean, that's a huge step. In order for XRP to finally get its clarity, and then what? What's next? We pump and never stop, perhaps. This sounds like what? XRP is not a security as well, right? It was never a security. Looks like an SEC loss in the Library hearing to me. Listen to this, guys.
Make a commitment, and the judge did something great. He said, let's use an example. And he said, library sold to an investment club who took the LBC and put it in cold storage, a direct sell. The judge said, I found that to be an unregistered securities offering. And you agree with me, right, SEC? And they go, yes. Then the judge said, but if Flipside sells it to someone else in the secondary market, independent of library, you got to agree that that's not, my order doesn't apply to that scenario. And that's the victory that we got. The SEC had to concede that on the record in real time. So call that what you want, but that was great.
The SEC, they are very shook, guys, right? They are scared at this point in time because, Bragg, I'll say to this, we are optimistic that this will certainly be resolved in 2023 in maybe the first half. There you go, right? The Ripple versus SEC case. So it's quite simple, guys. Do we see what's happening? Let's wait and see, because it seems like things are accelerating to the fastest degree. Not financial advice. But anyways, that's all for you guys. Amazing day, guys. See ya.